Getting right to the point. Sorry I haven't been on in a few days. I guess it's been over a week or so. Just getting things together. How do you guys like the Bitcoin pump? Dude, let me tell you. BRC20 is no joke. Ordinals, if you're not participating in Ordinals, you are missing out. I am dead serious. I bought a coin back in May last year. It's whenever the Ordinals protocol first came out, like a little bit after. Well, I just bought like a handful of coins. I think I put, I don't know, I had a couple thousand. I put like into a bunch of different things. And everything's, you know, like some of them have doubled. Like Ordi went up quite a bit. That was a good gain. Sats was a good gain. I mean, I pulled out early on those. So the other day, I mean, I had this coin Pups, okay, and it did nothing. Like it literally did nothing until maybe October. And then it went to like, I dropped like 30 bucks in this coin. Like I was like, man, you know, whatever, I'll just buy it. Every little thing. I dropped 30 bucks into it. In October, it turns into like $200. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, it might be going somewhere. It might not be. I doubt it. Because like I checked the liquidity of it. Nothing around. Not much going on. So I left it alone. Next thing I know, about, I would say January, it was about $600, $800. And you know, whatever. You know, I'm not just going to leave it alone. I don't really care. And next thing I know, it's like 1,200. And I'm like, cool. You know, 2,000. And I'm like, even better. So just kind of leave it there. Next thing I know, I check on it. It's $8,000. I'm like, holy shit. This 30 bucks went a long way. And the 8,000 then turned into 16 and then 20. And then it got up to 28. And with the spike last night, it would have been around 50,000 if it hooked. It's sitting around 20 right now, like 19. It's varying every day. So I want you guys to understand something here. I've been pushing for a very long time, 6 months or something more, got to be more than that, to look into BRC20 and to look into DRC20, like dog coin, and to look into Litecoin, LTC20, and find these coins so you guys can get in on the action. Pups coin, I don't know how much more it will pump. You can see that it did have sort of a top on it. This is the only chart I got, sorry. It did have sort of a top. Lots of selling up in this area here, which I don't even understand how you sell on a coin that you can only limit order. So, but I guess it's just as people sell, limit ordering down. It had a nice pump back up. I expect this coin to do a lot more, especially after pumping like that. Big money's in it. So let's just say that. And you know, we may see 10x on it. So that's complete discretion, up to you. It's very hard to buy ordinals when they're in huge demand because the prices, like, you know, you're like, you want to get in 500 bucks or something, and the price that you can only buy in is like $4,000, or you can pay double and get it for $500. So that's always the hardest part about ordinals. But it seems like the liquidity is doing pretty well on it right now. I know that we can visit OKX. They seem to be building a Ordinals platform. So you see it's like 3,000 bucks, 6,000, 2,000. So it's kind of hard to, it will lower capital if you don't want to YOLO a couple grand into it. 631 bucks. But you got to pay quite a bit more. Let's see. So, you know, I mean, that's all strategic when you run that stuff. The market cap is currently sitting at 22 million. Volume is only around about 1 Bitcoin, even though that's like 100,000 or something. And you know, so like this is what you're expecting when you look into BRC20 coins, even DRC20. You can see the coin that we had here. I didn't have as much as I wanted, but this more than doubled. It went into actually the hundreds of million, like 120 million or something like that. Market cap. FIWB, I'm expecting a lot from, although it's been hovering at this price for a very long time. DCEX is up quite a bit. This is doubled, and that's still extremely low. RSTX has doubled since we've talked about it. OK coin seems decent. BM2K is moved quite a bit. Phonics was a new coin on the radar. The X token is fascinating at a mill. Maybe we want to check if this is related to Elon in some way. There's also a Musk coin. Fascinating. So the new thing on the radar right now is LTC20 with a potential ETF. I don't know. Someone mentioned something about that. So, I mean, you may get something. So check out a couple of these coins, maybe look into it. The key is to actually search for the ticker on Twitter and find the LTC20. Litecoin is the only one that's named LTC20. So there's not like a BTC20 or a D, whatever the hell Doge would be. There's not that. So Bitcoin and Doge use DRC and BRC. BRC and DRC. Just to let you guys know. But yeah, banger on pups. It's BRC20, guys. Like, this is expected. All you got to do is buy some of those coins. That's it. Get in early, get before everyone, get before the bull run. Bitcoin's sitting literally over all-time high, like $2,000-$3,000 over. And where is everyone? Crickets. Nobody's talking about Bitcoin. Nobody cares. But I bet you when Bitcoin's at 150,000, they'll be trying to buy it. They'll be trying to refinance their house to buy it at 150,000. I still haven't plotted where we're going to be on the all-time high. Stock to flow shows about 500,000, but you know, that kind of feels out of reach. So a lot of people are speculating around 120 to 150. We really just got to see what actually happens versus what we can speculate, because you can speculate all you want. It's hard to I mean, this is, the price per coin is so high that it's hard to actually determine where it's going to go. Like, what are these levels? So if we actually look at the psychosis indicator here, we can see that I gotta add more levels. The last couple levels are up around like 94 and then 111. And so you can see that, like, we get quite a jump. So I gotta add more to this indicator. There is different ones that we can add, like the swing lines, but I mean, we're getting too jumped up. And they're sort of almost in the same spot. So very cool on Bitcoin. It's doing extremely well. Let's take a look at a couple other tickers like Sats. It looks like Sats has been moving quite a bit lately. That is crazy. We got Ordi here. Let's turn this on. And then, oh, that wasn't the indicator. Ordi just absolutely exploded. We're going to look at Tucker. Tucker's been doing pretty well. kind of moving up. It's back almost to its all-time high. It did break its all-time high, it looks like. Well, wait, hold on, let's look at the weekly. Did it? Trading View's been really weird lately. Yeah, it did. So we look over at Bezo too. I was expecting a lot from Bezo, especially when it was up here. It was doing extremely well, and then suddenly goes down. Doggy. You know, getting moving. Little hidden gem, Elon. Y'all remember Elon? Dog Elon. Could be ready to explode. Looks like we got to sell, and extremely overbought. On Market Cipher. Weekly, looks like we still got some room, but let's see. May come up to this right here and sell off. Looking at BNB, massive wick on BNB, up into 524. I would expect it to break all-time highs soon. You know, Binance just makes up price action on their exchange, so yeah, they'll definitely break all-time high on that. And let's try to cut out the, you know, Luna's fucked. All right, moving over to Tezos. Looks like weekly's doing good. Everything, like, you gotta think, we're just at the start of the bull market. You can look how the money is going into everything. We're starting to get green money flow on Tezos. We have a weekly buy. We look over on like the 2 week and the monthly. Everything's kind of curving up. It's very little at the moment, but this is good. Very bullish. You know, rising tide is going to raise all ships. Look at the dollar. Don't really know what to say on that. Ethereum. I mean, everything's moving, but Ethereum, man. Yep, it's going up. Luna Classic's doing well. It's very interesting, the price action on this coin. ICP, not a whole lot, but I would expect more over time. Let's take a look at Jesus coin, actually. Haven't checked this coin in a while. 2-day on Jesus. Let's look. We had that buy signal. It did really move, but it didn't really move. So, you know, it's funny. Market Cipher is like saying it moved, and then you look at the price action. It's just held in the same spot. Yeah, this is annoying. So, as usual, Jesus coin not really doing much. Move over to mobile. Mobile was doing good the other day. A slight move up. Trump coin at $8. It had a high of $12. Looks like it's slowly trending up. Litecoin had a big move today. Moved right into its supply zone. And did its classic breakthrough and then sell. So that's pretty cool. PPBRC. Be interesting. It's the Pepe coin on the BRC20 network. .com coin, I had a lot of high hopes for this, but just like Bezo, randomly just kind of fell off the map. Maybe we'll see a pop out of it. XRP, we had a nice move up. But hey, guess what? Still sideways from literally. It's been at this price area. It's ranged in this area since, let's just go ahead and 2018, January of 2018. I mean, what do you do about that? You buy other shit. I really don't think XRP is going to go anywhere. And you definitely can hop on the train when it does. Pepe, just outstanding freaking move on this coin. It's the same with Shiba. Like, just insane. Like, it broke the market cipher indicator. That's hilarious. You know, you sort of want to look for some of these that are like lower holder amount and lower market cap. Like DPay looks good, DPAL looks good, 0xBT, even though it has a 1.3 million. Kilo has only got a $9,000 market cap. I wonder how that would be. I'm really surprised there's not more than... Yeah, there's quite a bit of people, but like, I'm really surprised there's not much more going on this. The NFTs are kind of crazy. Dog maps, $27 floor. That may be something to get into. You know, if you can score, it looks like Bitcoin had rarity on the maps. So if you can score one that has a low block height number, might be a good idea. Because it really mattered on the Bitcoin bitmaps. The lower this block height number was. So if you had like a 1 through 10, it was cool. There's new stuff on BRC20 that is sort of like... I forgot the exact name of it. It was like rarity. It was like the rarity of a Satoshi. So if you got like old wallets, or you got wallets that the first transaction of the block or something like that, it costs more. You can sell the transaction. Don't know why it would be more rare. I don't know why it would sell for more, but very interesting to look into. I looked into it earlier as I was trying to play with different old wallets I had and recover things on them. Pretty cool. But yeah, this is an incredible move on Pups. The coin is just absolutely awful if you look at the NFTs on it. Expecting a lot more out of it. I'll keep you guys posted. But BRC20, a banger. There you go. One of the best freaking coin returns I've ever had. That probably is the best one. You know, $30 into 20K. Like, what the hell? You guys are missing out big time. And I would expect those sort of moves like on Doge or on, you know, look on Twitter, find different BRC20 projects that look promising, find LightScribe projects, and put a little bit of money into them. And you could have the same thing. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time. I'm going to start posting more.